Thanks to our friends out there at River Road.
They were right. You are watching the wrap-up.
Matt, tough test for Friona.
Yeah, they got their first victory last week. Coach Prokop's offense starting to take effect. Chieftains' big victory. But then they're going to have to roll in and cross the district line.
It's a long drive, too.
Taking on Dalhart, a Golden Wolf team that has proved to be very effective on the ground, and they're playing some really good defense up there as well. So a tall task for the Friona Chieftains. Let's go ahead and head north to Dalhart and check that out. The wind blowing a little bit tonight. First quarter, no score. Friona fumbles. Dalhart, Santos Rodriguez recovers, and you don't want to turn the ball over when taking on the Golden Wolves. That would lead to this. Guillermo Davila. We've heard his name, and every time he touches the football, it seems like he's in the end zone, and he does it again, fighting for the goal line. Gets the ball, breaks the plane, 6-0 Dalhart. Later in the first, Friona with the football. They fumble again. Recovered by Cameron Vogel. You don't want to do this against the Golden Wolves. That would lead to this. Davila takes the handoff and takes it into the end zone. He touches the football. He puts it in the end zone. Seems like every time. 12-0 Dalhart. They would score a whole lot more points after we left. 54-0. The Golden Wolves with a huge victory at home over the Friona Chieftains. Let's go to Canadian and Pampa. Jacob said it earlier, I'll say it again. A couple years ago, this would have been 1A versus 4A. But Canadian doesn't care because they're going to do their best. Ben Arbuckle, however, picked off by Taylor Woods for Pampa. Canadian already up at this point, though, but Ryan Smith has something to say about that. He dumps it off to Marcos Trevino, who runs it in for a touchdown. A pick six for the Wildcats. Pick six all the way. Good defense. That was a long run for Trevino. That would make the score 13-3. But then here's Smith. He gets it done on the ground, going up the left sideline. He takes it all the way into the end zone. Touchdown. Harvesters trying to make a game of this one. Then check out Austin Wood. Untouched around the left side, making Arbuckle pay for dropping back the pass. 26-6, though, your final score in this one. Canadian with the victory over Pampa. So, Jacob, we see the Pampa Canadian score, 1A, 4A a couple years ago, 2A, 3A now. Canadian proving that they can do it at any level.
That's a big rivalry, too. Ask people from around that region up there in the eastern part of the Panhandle, and that's a good game that I know that they were very excited about, and it lived up to it. Very, very good game. Lubbock High and Perryton. We've got the 4A now Westerners going up to visit Perryton. Remember, Lubbock High was 5A just a year ago. They barely slipped, so that's a large 4A team up against Coach Flowers and the Rangers. Let's get up there. Our man Terry Slade making the drive for us. See what the Perryton Rangers. That's some beef right there, Matt.
51 is some beef.
Woo! Woo! Here we go.
I think he's going to prove that here in a second.
We got the opening kickoff. There's Coach Flowers. Hey, Coach. How you doing?
What's up? Injured players, what's going on?
Looking good on the flag. Here's the opening kickoff, Jerry Rodriguez. And Jerry Rodriguez is going to take this one for a nice return on the opening kick. Perryton in business. Shoot. Woo.
Oh, he fumbles at the end and it gets picked up.
No. He was down by contact. Then we got a pass that goes up. A nice play there. It looks like crowd on the reception there. Lubbock High gets it now. Brandon Joseph fighting for some yards for the Westerners. Look at him go. Nice yak. We love yak. We love yak on this show. More Lubbock High here. This time, how about this name, Matt? You'll love it. Rufus Jimenez. Perryton recovers. Perryton gets your win, 48-28. Big winners there. Iowa Park and River Road is where we go. Right over to River Road in the second. 7-0 Iowa Park, but Tristan Beasley even things up with a touchdown run.
Right when we got there, too.
Good timing. 7-7 on that touchdown. More Iowa Park. The ensuing drive, Derek Ponder, a screen pass to Jace Langan. Big gain. First down for Iowa Park before Langan's finally brought down 2 plays later. Ponder this time looking and finding Trace Cross.
Say that 5 times fast.
And Cross up the sideline. Gets a nice little block there and breaks some tackles, but it's those extra 5 or 6 yards that are so impressive. Next play, Ponder looking to make the drive here before halftime. Finds Langan. but the River Road defense makes a big play. Matt Jones recovers the fumble, and we go into halftime tied at 7. That drive stalling, huge to the outcome of this game. The Wildcats get the win, 23-21 over Iowa Park.
White Deer Spearman, the Lynx looking to bounce back after a loss last week. Let's go second quarter. Lynx up 35-0 when we got there. A nice north wind, nice and chilly out there for those of you who were out there.
That does not look fun.
That was a pretty good crowd,
Cheerleaders are just as tough as any football. I've always said that. They have to brave that cold with pom-poms.
And, you know, we were out there braving that cold with them. 18 with a nice run for a few yards. Then the quarterback drops back, sees nobody, keeps it for himself.
Yeah, just keep it yourself.
And runs it for a touchdown. Extra point good, 42-0. Then Andrew Bichel takes the handoff, gets around the right side, and goes out of bounds. Ooh, someone got away with a face mask.
Spearman defense stepping up big there.
Then Sean Roper gets a nice little run. Jeremy Frost wounded in the Afghanistan.
No, we got Jeremy Frost. How about that? Wounded hero night out at Spearman. Thank you for all you did for us. Let's go on to Lockney and Tulia, man.
Let's go. Let's go. Lockney and Tulia, the Longhorns and the Hornets. We promised you we'd have their names this half hour, and we do.
We got their numbers anyway.
We got their numbers. I lied. 12 past the 14. A nice 25-yard pickup after that. Then it's 12 again. This time looking for 25. And he has a nice game. Look at how he finishes that run with some contact. Looking for contact. Then it's 12 again. And you want to talk about looking for contact. Muscling his way into the end zone. Gets upended, but he gets in. 49-0. Tulia at that point. That was your final. As the Hornets with a big victory over the Longhorns.
We're not talking enough about the Tulia Hornets.
We're not.
And what they've done this year. They could be a real factor in 2A. Congratulations on another big win there at home tonight. Matt, our biggest group of games with all these big schools being off comes in our 1A and 6-man ranks. We have a ton of games to get to. Let's take the break. We'll come back. We'll get right to it.
And some high scores.
The wrap-up continues on News Channel 10.